Jack. Two of the usual things, mate.
Oh, the hair of the dog that bit me.
Hang on a few last night.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to meet the new owner?
The lady, I'd forgotten all about her.
Yep, trot her out, Jack.
Right,
I was telling young Tom this morning there's only two types of women take on a pub. Lots of guts or rough as guts.
Mr. Hayward, Dave Sullivan, Norm Baker.
How do you do, Mr. Sullivan? Mr. Baker?
Oh, pleased to meet you, Mrs. Hayward.
Jack tells me you've been regular clients for many years. I hope you'll stay with the new management.
Too right, eh, Dave? Yeah, of course.
Can I buy you both a drink?
It's very decent of you. Isn't it, Dave?
One for you, Mr. Hayward?
Yes, Jack. After all, it's a special occasion.
Is it ever? You've got a good business here, Mrs. Hayward. A real goldmine.
I hope so. New friends and old friends.
Any relations coming to the wedding?
No, they came to the first one.
Champagne. Champagne, that's what you need, a really good champagne.
Well, you told me where to get it. I don't think the guests would notice the difference anyway.
Yeah, they'll probably be all drinking beer.
Somehow, I don't think it's going to be a beer sort of wedding.
Touch of class, huh?
Something like that. Something quiet. Jack, I've been thinking about the pub, about what I'll do after I'm married, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Well, I'm not going to have the time to manage it like I do now.
That's a point.
And not living here is going to make it harder. As a matter of fact, I've given the whole thing a lot of thought.
You're not going to sell, are you?
No, I'm not going to sell. And I don't think I'll work here.
Well, it's going to be pretty rough without you.
Maybe, but on the other hand, I think you'll manage. That's what I want to talk to you about.
Well, what are you going to do?
It's what you'll do that's important. How would you like to put in for licensee?
Me?
You.
I'll be blowed.
Well, do you want to take it on? I'd be a lot happier if you did, rather than get somebody in I don't know. I'll keep the ownership and you can manage the place.
I'd like to give it a go. Do you reckon I can...
I reckon you can handle it, and so do you.
Too right I can.
Right, licensee. We'd better get our premises ready for the thirsty thousands.
Right. Heard a joke the other day about this Navy bloke arriving home unexpectedly from a long cruise.
She always threw him up to me. Every time we had a few words.
Stop.
How she could have married Neville.
Will you stop worrying, Harry? Anyway, he knocks at the door and it's opened by his wife and she's nursing a new baby, see?
Always telling me what a great success he turned out to be.
Well, he's not doing too bad. Look at the car he drives. Anyhow, as soon as she sees it's her old man, she starts to panic. Not only has he been away a long time, but the baby is Chinese.
He's got a lot of nerve racing my wife off like that.
Do you want to hear this joke?
How would you like it if he turned the old charm on Beryl?
Do you think he'd be interested?
Not funny, Jack.
Yeah, well, he's only trying to do you a good turn, mate.
More likely trying to do Rose a good turn. Not funny, Jack, not funny.
I was thinking about the joke. Her old man on the doorstep, her with a Chinese kid, and wondering if she should get set to duck a left hook or tell him she's hitting the chow food a bit hard.
You know, that mechanic's taking his time getting here. I bet he slipped him a quid to spin it out a bit.
Hey, you're jealous.
Jealous?
Yeah.
Me jealous? Oh, don't be a prawn, mate. Rose wouldn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, well, where were we? Oh, yeah, Jolly Jack staring at the Chinese kid and his missus sweating. The next thing is the sailor's mouth drops open and he stares at the baby and he says, "Strike me sideways. I thought I left you in Hong Kong."
I didn't like the look of him as soon as he showed up. He's the oily type, bit of a ladies' man. Did you get a whiff of that stuff he put in his hair? Smell like a tart's handbag.
He was the best clown the circus ever had.
That's right, you were both in the circus. Oh, and you were the
I had my own tent until I caught influenza and got so thin.
Well, we're delighted to have you here in Patterson's Ridge. Mrs. Fowler and Mr. Fowler?
Oh, we won't be charging you for these, Reverend. They're our contribution to the clean-up of the church, seeing as how we're tied to the store.
Well, thank you very much.
Excuse me. Mr. Fowler, why are you bringing in the displays? Ah. There's a strong wind blowing in from the west. He was also in charge of tent erections at the circus.
And this is Fred, owner of the world's worst limo. My backside feels like it's going to drop off. Hey, it's great to see you.
Francine Wyatt, eh? Sorry about this, Fred. Best we can do at such short notice.
You decent?
Only just. Gonna have to change my tailor, I think. Right. Thank you. Right. Ready when you are, ma'am.
You let her go.
She didn't take the money.
Oh, she tell you this, did she? Oh, well, she must be innocent.
Don't try my patience,
Oh,
Pete.
come on, boss. Now, we never searched her room or her luggage. Now, right now, she could be anywhere between here and the Gold Coast with your blessing.
There's someone here to see you both.
Hi.
I don't know how to tell you this. I think Fred took the money. No one's seen him since last night.
That's my good shirt.
How you going, Fred? You going far? Let me take that bag for you, mate. Drop it on the floor. Hands in the air. All right, matey, get them down. There you go.